Boing. I love being able to hear Armored's.
Sorry. I'll turn it down.
Wow, what video game is this? Been a while.
Yeah.
How'd Hunt Showdown go for you guys? Because you've been at it for like 4 hours.
Well, I don't think we had an empty server once. We almost came out on top of a pretty ridiculous fight. But not a whole. We haven't. Oh, we did do. Oh, that was the empty server. Never mind. That was the running the gauntlet.
Yeah. So it doesn't count, clearly.
Other than that, no real.
Nothing like, yeah, no crazy outlandish occurrences. Well, that's fine. Not every game of Hunt Showdown can be a winner. Especially not when I'm not there. Let's see if I remember. That's right, I need to find out whom Red Nose is. Let's go have a look around.
So you've played before?
I've played, what, Judgment?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of in the middle of a playthrough, and I took a short break, which ended up turning into a much longer break than I wanted it to be. And, I don't know, tonight's, I guess, the night that I'm bringing it back.
Cool.
What was I was just about to ask you, oh, I was just about to have a Pathfinder talk with you. Because,
What'd you think, by the way?
Of your campaign setup?
Of my first setup?
I feel like I feel like we might have rushed past some like planned content, and I feel bad for that. I don't know if you intended for us to like on each floor like step out and like do some snooping or anything like that.
No, that's fine.
We definitely didn't do any of that.
Because of that, I have decided to prepare.
Okay.
I have amassed a total of 36 planned floors now.
I hate this. You go up a floor. It's the spikes cover every surface floor, and you can't go anywhere. So
37 new floors.
37 new floors.
Well, not 37.
Wow, this floor is great. I could just kebab anything.
But this tower is the focal point of the game.
Okay.
So
Zep says
I'm
I thought
you guys rush there.
Zep says I thought you were gonna wait for your monitor to get fixed. I don't know. I feel bad for putting it off, so I decided to put my foot down on myself and get mad. And just make it happen. Making do with phone chat, which is the way I check chat back in the dinosaur age before I had a second monitor. So I'm making it happen. That was what it was. Got it. I'm remembering how to play now.
Hell yeah.
But I'm really actually excited to see how this fight goes because I've never made a barbarian actually in Pathfinder OG or Pathfinder 2, but I'm super stoked about this character that I've made. I really like him so far. Did we level up actually? Or am I thinking of the Corbin game?
Oh my god. I've killed 2 hunters solo.
Nice. I mean, the thing
3
is,
hunters.
did you just kill a team?
I killed a whole team. Sorry. I know this is your stream, but
No, dude, it's good.
okay.
本当ですか
まあちょっと時間はかかると思うが
構いませんお願いします
This was a free hunter.
いいよ
I just got
それぐらいと言っちゃなんだが
Oh, dude, yeah, give me that shotgun.
ちょっとこのプレイパスで遊んで
I
きてく
made
れね
money.
えか
Cash money.
Oh shit, we're about to figure out what these play passes are for. Also, he's still blinking in the time-frozen wasteland. Video games are great.
こ
The
れ
guy had a Dolch.
最近カムロ町振興会が新しく始めた遊びでさ VR
So that's cool.
第9ってのがあるんだ
The devs of fucking
Yeah,
Yakuza.
型アトラクション
yeah, they made a game where you play
実
as
際に自分で
an
動き回ってやる
ex-lawyer
人
turned
間すごろくだ
detective
し
who beats the
で
tar out
そ
of
のプレイ
people.
パスがあると劇場前広場裏のゲーム会場でプレイさせてもらえるんだ
へえそんなのあるんだね
見事クリアすると景品だなんだが手に入るらしいんだが
Oh,
こ
but
の通り
Tyler,
足が悪くてね
Yeah?
プレイで
did
きない
you
の
動き回るとかだと
did you level us up?
確か
I
に大変
forget.
そうですね
No.
仲間たちも
No, okay.
挑戦してるみてえだが
I'm kind
な
of
かな
still
かクリ
thinking
ア
about
できないらしくて
how
な
much XP
兄ちゃんなら若い
should be
し
going around.
期待できそうだ
Right.
からさ
I mean, that's the interesting thing about Pathfinder 2 is that they don't have any XP values for
Yeah.
anything. It's
Yeah.
just like, well,
Solely up to the DM how fast he wants to progress.
yeah.
He or she.
おうそれじゃあその間に俺の仲間に知ってるやつがいないか聞い
I'm
てみよう
feeling real ballsy now.
Dude, the advantage of being a solo is it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder for noises to be picked up by other players, generally speaking, and movement, right? Because it's just one person. The only advantage a solo player has is the ambush. The ambush is very powerful. No matter how you slice it as a solo.
Yeah, I literally like hid behind a corner with my fucking Romero.
Was it a Romero Talon?
No, it was a medium weapon, like single action.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
the
the
Sonoff
Romero.
variant.
Jesus, what the fuck is going on?
What was I saying? But I'm also excited for for the Corbin campaign that I'm doing also, which just started up, because I realized partway through. I realized basically right at the end of character creation that I accidentally made this character from Judgment, like the main character from Judgment, except a
Oh, that's
wizard in Pathfinder. And also, one thing I wanted to talk about on the subject of Pathfinder is that I've learned from that character specifically is that multi-classing is really it's like more powerful than I thought it was going to be. Basically, what I'm doing on this character
あの
is he's a 6th level wizard, but he doesn't have any wizard feats. He just has fighter feats. So like because of that, he gains spell proficiency as a wizard. But he gains martial prowess as a fighter. He gets like this weird best of both worlds, especially since like a lot of wizard feats just make you slightly better at spellcasting, or they let you have a familiar or something like that. And honestly, I was just like, I don't really need any of this. So at every junction that I could, I grabbed a fighter feat instead of a wizard feat. And like now I have attack of opportunity, now I have power attack, now I have shield block. Like it's actually like loads of fun. And since you don't need any empty hands in order to use somatic components on, wow, that was weird. Did anyone else see his hair move like that? Anyways, since you don't need your hands empty to use somatic components for spells, like I can wield a sword and shield and still cast spells completely fine. It's nutty, is what I'm getting at.
Shit, this is fucking intense.
おえ
It's another fetch quest related to hobos. The Papo. Right around the corner. So
I'm in the middle of some fucking shit right now.
You're
通らせてもらえよ
I don't know if that other solo made it out alive, but that was a team of 3 he was trying to face.
And you didn't save him?
Hell no, I was thinking about shooting him in the fucking back. But I didn't want to show off my position yet. Because if I can get the drop of 3 other hunters, that'll be the sauce.
Beep beep.
So what's that game like? Is it
This
pretty
game,
much exactly like Yakuza, or is there some like different
It's-
mechanics and stuff that make it unique?
so it's quite similar to Yakuza. The difference is it has these weird. Have you ever played like Danganronpa?
Yeah, yeah.
So it has like some weird exploration, like first person, like your character's standing in a room and he needs to investigate clues in order to like figure out the next part and stuff like that, right? It has moments like that where we're like in a box, you're navigating it in first person and you're like zooming in on like blood trails and shit like that, which is super interesting. It's also the combat comparative to Yakuza is there's less forms, but it's more fluid, and there's like some minor like parkour elements. Like it's easier to sprint in combat in this game, and if you, for example, like sprint at a wall, your character will kind of like hop up onto it, and you can do like wall bounce attacks. You can do fucking it's a lot more. It feels like more fluid and more street fighty than like the kind of like slower and more methodical Yakuza combat, but it's very much like the same skeleton.
Interesting.
Tyler is basically a co-commentator for the stream, yeah, while playing a completely different game.
Yeah. So I apologize
If you hear gunshots,
well, I turned it down quite a bit. But yeah, I do apologize for that too. I was originally going to say I apologize if my excessive excitement for dying in this Battle Royale-esque game gets in the way of the stream, then yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, that game sounds pretty neat.
I'm a huge fan. Honestly, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that the only other PlayStation 4 game I was more excited for than this one was Death Stranding.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yes.
My body's
I'm-
fucking ready for Death Stranding, dude.
なあ
I'm really excited for that game. Unfortunately, because I am just a diehard fan of Final Fantasy VII, that is top of the priority list for me.
You know, only like what, one half of Final Fantasy
My
VII though.
asshole is fucking ready for remake.
I am excited, but I'm definitely gonna wait until the whole game's out.
I don't think I will. I think it'll be fine, because from what I've heard, Midgard is supposed to be its whole own part of the game.
So it's
And-
not exactly like a one-for-one remake, just with actiony bits. It's like expanded almost.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like it's kind of like Re 2. It's like a
Maybe.
retake on
Right.
the game, but it's still like holding everything that the base game would have. It's like they're adding more to the story, expanding more on ideas, etc.
The only reason I'm not super stoked for it, even though it looks fantastic, is just because, part 1 is coming out whenever it's coming out. I'm like,
There's confirmed only 2 parts to the game, and
Yeah.
I believe, if I remember correctly, it's also confirmed that they're not going to be too far apart.
手加減しねえからな。
okay.
Like maybe we'll have to wait at max, like maybe 1 year.
That would be nice.
And both parts are coming to the PS4. I don't know if you've seen the PS5 announcement, but that's a thing also.
Yeah, I've heard that there was such thing as a PS5.
Everyone just like vanished off the face of the map.
Oh, I didn't want to. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we used a lot of EX during that fight, but honestly, it was worth it. Just for that one. Just for that one slam we gave that guy. That was really good.
I'll be happy. I'll say I'll be happy even if it is in like 50 fucking parts, as long as each game is like easily 60 hours plus of content.
Zap says, also since I did what I wanted to in Yakuza 0, I decided to jump into Kiwami. Kiwami, the first one, is in the one that I said I was kind of apprehensive about playing. Although in hindsight, like, I don't think I'd mind playing it, although I guess I'm just a Yakuza streamer now.
Is that the solo? There's no way he made it.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, this is where the cats come from. Hi, cats.
あの、
はい。
あ、
いや、
Nice Sudaisu. I caught on to that joke, Yagami. There was no reason to spell it out for me. Although I'm really sad that I skipped over it. You are play it. Get over it. Oh, you are playing it. Get
お
over it.
願いします。
I was like, I mean, I'll play Getting Over it if you want me to. Hope you have an amazing experience that brings you back for more. Thanks. The short course will get a special surprise. It's a blowjob. The condition is to clear the stage with more than 2 dice left in your possession. Is this what that
Wow,
homeless guy wanted?
exciting!
Subarashi. That animation just... Also, I have an attack that only works in VR. I don't know if I ever unlocked it. But I might have. Loading screen. Game sucks. Holy shit. Music. This game doesn't suck
ゲー
anymore.
ムスタートだ。
Okay, starting with a banger, I see. Map display, move, look around, roll dice, check bonus rewards, check items obtained. That cat is talking to me. Horonion. I run this dang old Dice and Cube game. I was born and raised in Hiroshima. Back home, I always dreamed of being the big-time mascot, and well, here I am. This doggone virtual prison of mine. Now let me learn you the rules. There's 3 basic things you ought to know about Dice and Cube. First, you can start rolling them their dice with X and stop them with X. There's a limit to how many dice you can roll per game. And third, items you find around these parts are converted to cash rewards when all said is done. Third rule is mighty important. I reckon it's quicker to show you than just running off at the mouth. Time for your first roll. Don't be nervous now, Sonny. Loosen up them shoulders and relax them cheeks. We're playing Mario Party, dude. What the fuck?
Imada.
Imada. I'm sure how many dice you throw during this crazy old game, and when it reaches 0, game's over. So mind that dice number when you make your moves. The higher your number is here, the higher the bonus you get. I'm going. It's my Popo friend. Wow. These item doohickeys exchange for cash.
Fuck.
Did you
Damn
die?
it. Yeah.
Aw. This is the same game where you killed the whole squad, though, right?
Yeah.
So like it wasn't a whole loss, right?
No. It was definitely good. And it was just with a base free boy. Literally all the free items that he starts with, nothing else.
Got a vault.
I think leading the shot there was my mistake.
もう少しだ。よし。よし。よし。
That was fun. That was really intense.
よし。
Hey. Bronze Koronan. Koronyan.
Yeah, the Romero hand cannon.
Romero is such a good gun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
今だ。
Branching path. Whichever way he goes, up to you. You can check what's ahead by pressing L1 looking at that dang old map. I mean, we're gonna go left, because there's less spaces over there, and I'm gonna land on a gift space.
ついてるな。
Somebody texted me. Hey, there's a present for you. Yeah, that's not bad.
ここだ。
Look at that. Oh, fuck.
まずい。
Gotta fight somebody? Extra dice would be nice. There we go. A prepaid card. Old draw is closed. Straight path to the goal. Launch your foot and get yourself onto the goal. Hop to it.
今だ
-2.
おいおい
Oh,
ここまでか
yet. They suck at RNG, dude. I want to do it again. No. I want to do it again. Please. Cats. Cheap plastic. Plastic. Running to the place. Running place. I miss Maharaja. I could probably fight these guys. Hell yeah. Deke. Soul. It's what's for dinner. Gotta go back to the hit me challenge place. Hey gamer.
兄ちゃんどうだった VR すごろくクリアして景品もらえたかい
いや悪いな
なんだダメだったのかまあいいよ足使わせちまって悪かったなところでよ兄ちゃんが探してた赤花ってホームレスの件知り合いに聞いてみたんだ残念ながら赤花の居所はわからなかったただホームレスを探すならいいとこがあるらしいんそう言ってる人がいてねああちょうどいいやその人が来た
なあ誰かホームレスを探し回ってる人ってあんたかもう見つかった
いやまだだけど
ならカムロ町の児童公園に行ってみるといいボランティアの炊き出しやってるから この辺のホームレスならみんな集まるはずだよ。
そっか。ありがとう。
いいんだよ別に。じゃ
あんたもこれからた。
ん
So would you say this is more like an
そう
edgier
ね
version?
早く行か
I'd say it's got a similar sort of crime feel to it, but instead of like being a criminal who beats other criminals, you're like a good guy who does some extra legal things in order to fight criminals.
So basically like an
これから児童
anti-hero.
公園の
Kinda,
炊き出しに
sorta,
行く
yeah.
とこだよ。そこで例の強
I
盗
see.
と会えるかもしれ
Like I said, the combat's really flashy and a whole lot more fluid, and if you get the chance to like peek in a little bit, you really should check it out.
本人はいなくても何か情報があればと思ってね。綾部の話じゃ松金組を襲った
I am
強盗は
checking it out.
赤花っていう
It's also is it the first game? I think it's the first game by this studio that's gotten like a full English dub.
東が金を回収した後、
Right on.
赤花は生き
Which
て
is
るか
nutty.
どうかもわからない。
そうか。わかった。俺も行く。児童公園だな。
I thought that. Let's see if we can't get into a fight for my friend Tyler.
The
There's
guy
some
read
people to
the
fight.
new Edison.
Yeah. Everything seems so familiar to him. Hey, bud. Wait, where are you going, bud? Come here. Say hi to me. Give me some of my EX. Yeah, there it is.
Got some shabby wire.
Some
Oh, look at
shabby
that.
fucking wire.
I like that line of just businessmen. Just looking, turning around, looking at you.
They tried an English dub for the first Yakuza, but nobody should talk about that. You guys look like people I can fight. Oh yeah, totally.
Nice, you have like charge up attacks, kind of like, oh, that was sick. Jump off fucking walls and shit. Are you fucking Kung Fury or some shit?
Oh yeah, dude. That's the thing. Like, there's like wall vaults that you can fucking if you run at somebody and press X right before you like run into them, you can like vault over them and do special attacks and stuff like that. It's nutty.
That's pretty sweet.
It feels super fun to play. Like I said, a lot more like fluid and like freeform than like Yakuza 0 at least.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to the homeless man. Go to the children's park. Hopefully I don't get ganked by people. Don't get ganked by people. Oh, that's right. I need to find the indoor fishing pond again so I can do the unique EX there. I can't believe they put a
Fish in
unique
the
EX
indoor
in.
fishing pond.
Yeah. It's like used only for like one story mission, but they put a whole bunch of stuff in there for you to like throw around and hit people with and stuff like that. It's nutty.
That's fun.
Yeah, 悪かったね。炊き出し、ここじゃやってなかったよ。勘違い
It was a
して
gank
た
this whole time. He's gonna beat me the fuck up.
俺に何
It
か
almost
用
cracks me up every time I look over and see your sock muffler.
赤花に
Oh, yeah.
頼まれてな。
All right, I've got a super for just such an occasion.
Oh, Super Saiyan Blue! He's a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Fucking love this.
It's It's like a break dance. Oh, that was sick. Right into the swing set.
Jesus Christ.
He just slapped you.
That was nutty.
You just fucking slapped him across the face with that metal bat.
Yeah, I fucking sent him across the room.
He did like a backflip.
あんたが何者か知りたかったんだよ。なんで今になって赤花を調べ回ってるのかって。
Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but did I tell you that I'm actually
あいつは生きてんのか。
like for sure sticking Ginyu in my main team?
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
この昔だ。
You figured out some saucy Ginyu strats?
なんで死んだ。
Not really, but I like the idea
一年く
of
らい
you know me being me and knowing how to play like literally everybody in the whole game.
Just about, yeah.
And just taking someone from you and giving you Ginyu.
And giving me Ginyu. Because there are combos to set up level 3s, right?
その死体。
Yep, and I learned one.
Okay, hell yeah.
いや、届けてないんだな。
俺らは警察が好きじゃないし、向こうもドブで死んだホームレスの事件なんて面倒なだけだ。死体だってもうどっかに流されちまう。
This is gonna be hell for Zap to edit
それ
around.
でも俺らは赤花に何があったか
Because if I know
や
Zap,
りたかった。
and I think I do, he's gonna do his best to like to cut.
Cut out
To,
everything.
he's
that
gonna
I'm-
like later
not
whenever
relevant.
he's editing it. Yeah, he's gonna cut up like the fighters talk. He's gonna try to cut out the hunt talk because it doesn't have anything to do with the like rest of the video, right?
その頃
Mhm.
So just keep talking about Dragon Ball Fighters
一人
Okay.
あいつを
and just make this whole live stream like useless.
東か。そのヤクザが
And there was this one time with Janemba. I'm just kidding.
わからねえ。俺らが
Zap says, "You bet." It's your YouTube. It's your
あ
YouTube.
んたからなら何か聞けるかと思ってよ。
I do want to put some stuff on my YouTube. I mostly, I don't know, I've molded over. There's like a couple video ideas I have that I really want to get out there, but I just haven't had like the passion to write a script and edit footage and stuff like that. Especially since I was partway actually through making another video, and I think I lost it on.
こいつか。
I think I lost it in the
間違いないよ
drive that Wit has again, so I'll have to find that.
東は強盗犯だった赤花から1億を回収して組に戻している。その頃下水道に
Right now, I want to talk
赤
about
花の射殺体が上がっていた。
I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 5,
犯人は誰だと思う？
Phantom Pain.
the Phantom Pain /
どうしても
Ground
この
Zeroes,
東が人を殺せ
like
る
as a
とは思えない。
package, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a couple of indie games I want to make like really short, maybe like 5-10 minute videos about.
どうにでもなる
Gunpoint, Heat Signature, maybe do one over Bennett Foddy because I love that game.
あんたも行くだろう。
Definitely make like a longer video about Spy Party because I think you could
あん
talk
たは東に
for
何があった
hours
か
about
知りた
Spy
かったん
Party.
だよな。
Um,
わかってる。
I'm
東はシャルル
if I get in the mood, I honestly might straight up do like a guide series for Spy Party, because Spy Party's got like this really tight knit community, but all the information that everyone's ever collected about that game and figured out together isn't in like one nice document or anything like that. And so I think if I think somebody, and I guess that person's me, were to make like a guide video on Spy Party, it would consolidate a lot of that information and like it would just make learning Spy Party a whole lot easier.
And make more people more comfortable with wanting to try the game out.
Maybe. And so I actually feel like that could be a fucking amazing idea. I just got a text from Wit. What does Wit say? Wit's upsetting. Head to Charles. But I don't know how structured the videos are gonna be. I know I want Metal Gear Solid 5 to be pretty structured because I wanted to do this long talk about how now that it's been like years since I've basically been done with Metal Gear Solid 5, both Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain, is that I kind of like Ground Zeroes more than I like the Phantom Pain, which is a weird statement to make, because like Phantom Pain is the big game. That's the game that everyone's been waiting years for, right? Like, how did you not have as much fun in that game playing the fucking demo for that game?
Right.
And I mean, the short answer is because the short answer is Ground Zeroes kind of has a lot of fun with itself. It has a lot of these weird Metal Gear. Also, Kaido just teleported. I don't know if anyone saw that on the minimap. It has a lot of like these weird self-referential moments, and kind of just like really goofy, just real goofy shit that makes it feel a little bit closer to more in line with other Metal Gear games, but also because it was a very focused experience, if that makes sense. Whereas Metal Gear Solid 5 has you run around in like wide open fields and kind of approach stealth from every angle. So says the trailers. Ground Zeroes, it felt like a very specifically crafted and meticulously set up experience, like almost like a playground for you to play with every element of the game, right? There's like towers for you to snipe from and use your binoculars to spot people. There's indoor sections that feel slightly more maze-like and claustrophobic. There's vehicles. There's like 3 vehicles you can drive in the game, but they're in very specific spots for you to like go out and look for them. There's hidden guns that you can only find once during a specific time, and stuff like that. And so even though it's definitely a demo, and it feels like a demo, right? It feels like, look at all this cool stuff you can do in this new engine that we've made. It still feels like focused and clean. There's no upgrades. There's no like there's no like not finished story. It's like I said, it's a very intricately tailor-made experience, and I think it makes it a stronger game experience, in my opinion. Even though I definitely spent way more time in the Phantom Pain.
Right.
So I definitely have an idea for that video if I ever make that video. But all the other videos would probably be closer to like, here's a cool indie game that you should play because it's cool, and it'd probably just be like 5 minutes of me going like, oh my god, guys, this game is so good.
What,
What says hi, Tyler?
hello, what would you say, like, is it the story? Is it, like, the tension? What is the defining factor that you would say?
Of for Metal Gear?
Yeah,
For
you.
For me, the defining aspect is it's got a really interesting style, and again, I don't want to. I should say, I don't want to make Metal Gear out to be like exclusively Kojima's thing, because there's whole teams behind these games, right? But there is a certain flair and kind of style behind each and every game, that like you can feel Kojima's influence behind them. Metal Gear Solid 1 was definitely like, let's play around with the PlayStation 1 and see what we can do with it, and it's still kind of conceited a little bit in the way that Metal Gear Solid 1 plays almost exactly like the older Metal Gear games, and those were not super great games, let me just say. Metal Gear Solid 2 was definitely like Kojima's like big brain, like he thought of so many different things that he could make happen on that game engine, and he made all of them happen, and like the story is balls to the walls. It doesn't make any sense to like because Kojima, because I think I think there's an interview where Kojima was like, I could just make anything for this game and people will eat it up, and that's what he did. And he also
Well,
did this
he's
thing.
not wrong.
And you've probably heard about this story, but do you know about the story where okay, just shoot all the bullets. Did you hear about the story, like the whole story about Kojima like making everyone think that Solid Snake was the main character of Metal Gear Solid 2?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
was
he
insane.
like Metal Gear Solid 2 is just Hideo Kojima fucking with people, and that makes it like super important to me, if that makes sense.
給料分は頼むよ
Metal Gear Solid 3 is Kojima getting even more weird with it. But like it was made sometime after he got really big into James Bond, and so there's this weird like there's this kind of weird kooky like yeah it gets really kooky because it gets like a lot more influenced by like American movies than it does like, oh, this guy's a big ass boss dude, holy shit, I need to pay attention.
Story fucking time.
So Metal Gear 3 gets kooky with it too, but like in a different way, like in a weird American like spy movie way.
Right. I guess we should have waited to talk about this.
I guess so. We chose a very poor time to talk about this. Okay, we're gonna switch to red. We're gonna EX boost, and we're gonna punch the fuck out of this guy.
But yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from.
Here we go.
And now everyone knows that you've got a pretty big heart.
Holy shit! He's helping me.
Whoa! Fuck.
Holy fuck. We'll continue this conversation in just a second.
God damn, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nutty. Okay, he's turned fucking Super Saiyan. Roman.
Dude, he's got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan also.
Oh man, those shark graphics. Let's go to our items and cheat a little bit.
Just
Yeah.
chow down on some fucking stamina. What's your delay on your stream? Because
It's quite low. All right, we're gonna go Super Saiyan 2.
no, that's Kaioken.
Kano, Jesus, calm the fuck down.
gonna
He's
say,
just
you-
going. Kaido could beat this boss on his own. Can I grab him? He doesn't like being grabbed.
Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't stop him, and I also didn't. I also think I urged him on a little bit.
Oh, it's fine. Next time you want to talk at length about something that's not related to the game / during a super important cutscene, maybe pause the game. I mean, how are we to know that was going to be an important cutscene? It's fine.
It's
It's
true.
fine. You make sense. Fuck you.
やってねえんだ赤花を殺したのは俺じゃねえじゃあ誰がやった赤花
Oh,
が
what's got you there,
松
Roman?
金組の金を奪った時
No.
組の中に誰か手引きした内通者がいたはずだそいつは赤花にいろんな情報を与えてた事務所が手薄な時間帯金庫のある場所はもちろん
Smart
その
one,
中
smart
に
one out of
確実
Zap and
に
Wit.
金
I
が
could
ある
believe.
日時でなきゃヤクザの金を奪うなんてまず不可能だその内通者が赤花を殺したんじゃないのか真相の口封じをするためにそうかもな 誰なんだそいつは。そこまでしてなんで組の金を。
金は二の次だったんです。
あ？
怪盗の兄貴を潰すことが
It was about the
内
hot
通者
dogs.
の本当の狙いでした。だからわざわざ兄貴が当番の日に金庫を。
俺を潰すため？じゃあまさかその内通者ってのは羽村の頭か。
頭にとって兄貴は組の中でただ一人の脅威だった。
We're just now figuring out that
兄貴
this
さえ
guy's
い
a
な
bad
くな
guy.
りゃ松金組を完全に掌握できる。あの人はそう踏んだ。
確かにな、実際今そうなってる。
頭に逆らえるもんはもうただの一人もいねえ。あの人にはそれだけの稼ぎがあって力がある。頭あっての松金組だ。
赤花が死んだ時何があった？お前は全部知ってるんだろ東。
Hmm.
1億が奪われて兄貴が破門になった次の日だ。俺は薩から情報を買ってその夜にはもう赤花の名前と顔を手に入れてた。そいつで町中聞き込んで行き着いたのはカムロ町の下水道だった。ただそこにいたのは赤花だけじゃなかった。
羽村の頭もそこに？
ああ、頭は赤花から9000万を回収して高飛びさせようとしてたんだ。つまり赤花の報酬は1000万。それで円満におさらばのはずだった。
Loading. Oh, it's a big boy cutscene.
誰だ？出てこい！
羽村の頭？頭ですか？俺です。東です。
東？なんでてめえがここにいる？一人か？
そこのホームレス赤花って言ってそいつが事務所の1億を。
恨むならあのバカを恨めよ。
え？
なんだ？
頭、そいつはまずいんじゃ。お前、なんで奴が犯人だと分かった？
それは俺は全てありのまま話した。事務所が襲われた時俺もその場に居合わせてたこと、綾部から札の情報を買って赤花にたどり着いたこと、言葉が途切れたらそこで撃たれるって、そう思って必死に喋りまくった。
なるほど。で、怪盗の汚名を晴らしてやる気だったか。あの野郎もいい射程持ったな。
殺さないでお願いします。勘弁してください。
頭、本当にやるんで。そうだな。死にたくなきゃ俺に忠誠を誓え。 そいつを形にしてみせろ。
でもどうすれば。
こうすんだよ。お前がここに来なけりゃこいつは死なずに済んだ。それどころか1000万手にしてたんだよ。かわいそうにな。お前がこいつを殺したんだ。お前女みてえな声出すんだな。興奮するじゃねえか。
My controller's having a field day with the vibrations.
本物のヤクザになったな。それはお前がやったわけじゃない。
ああ。だが俺はその前には街中歩いて赤鼻の居場所を聞き込んでた。
His teeth look
そして
fucking not right.
奴を撃った銃には俺の指紋。旗から見りゃ言い訳できねえ状況が揃ってる。俺の顔悪くなったって言ってたよな。実際俺もそう思ってた。
なあ、今の話をおやっさんに言ったら頭を抑えられたりは。
無駄だ。親父にはもう頭を止める力はねえ。事情を伝えたとこであの人を困らせるだけだ。東もそれが分かってたからずっと一人で飲み込んでた。
そうか、そういうことなんだな。俺先に帰るよ、海藤さん。
ん？
積もる話があんだろ、あんたらには。邪魔しちゃ悪いもんな。
やっぱり俺はあの八神が嫌いです。
あ？
奴は俺よりずっと前から兄貴とつるんでた。
Did he get that cup? He probably had it this whole time. Just like in his coat.
もう一目置かれて。まあ面白くねえ野郎でしたよ。
東、お前ターボーの父親の話知ってるか？
さあね。何かあるんですか？
Hi, Tyler.
I'm
a いつがガキ
We're
の
still
頃
in a
は
cutscene.
武道の手ほどきなんかもしてくれたらしい。
I actually am surprised though.
いい親だったんだ。
Don't worry, this is super important.
そ
So
して
I'll be quiet.
弁護士でもあった。
へえ。
で、ターボーが15になった頃だ。親父さんはある殺しを弁護して執行猶予付きの実質無罪を勝ち取った。だがな、それを被害者遺族の一人が恨みに思ったんだよ。
More backstory. Jesus Christ.
ターボーの両親は包丁でめった刺しにされたらしい。その頃ターボーは仕事ばかりの親に反抗期を迎えててよ。襲撃の時はダチの家を泊まり歩いてた。もしあいつがうちにいたらその暴漢を取り押さえられてたかもな。誰も死なずに済んだかもしれない。
八神の親殺した犯人はどうなったんです？
現場の奥で首つってたってよ。 一つも救いのねえ事件だった。いっぺんに親を亡くした後、ターボンは親類の手も振り払ってカムロ町に出てきた。年をごまかしてテンダーで働いてたんだ。
なるほど。じゃあその頃ですか、野郎と兄貴があったのは。
ああ、あいつは最初俺が店で偉そうにしてたのが気に食わなかったんだと。当時は俺だってまだ駆け出しだ。それでもヤクザ相手に15かそこらのガキが喧嘩ふっかけてきやがってよ。
生地腕に覚えがあったんでしょうね。
その花へし折ってやったぜ。ただあいつはそれ以来何度やられようが負けを認めようとしなかった。てめえの痛みを一言みてえに冷めた目で見てたっつうか。でもある日それをどういうわけか松金の親父が気に入った。するとターボもだんだん親父の言うことだけは聞くようになってった。もともとあいつはヤクザにしかなれねえ俺らとは出来が違ったんだ。親父もそこを見込んで谷町を買って出たんじゃねえか。ターボもそれに応えて司法試験まで通っちまった。
そこがまた気に食わなかったんですよ、俺らは。でもあいつは取り返しのつかないしくじりをした。もう終わった人間じゃないですか、八神は。なのに兄貴も親父もなんであんなやつと。
それ言ったら破門にされた元極道も似たようなもんだぜ。カムロ町じゃ珍しくもね、ここはその手の人間が最後に行き着く町でもある。あいつも俺もこの町で育った。他に行き場なんかねえ。だから羽村の頭といくら勝ち合おうが、俺らは俺らの流儀で行くだけだ。
兄貴、今の俺には頭の命令が絶対です。でももし兄貴たちを殺せとでも言われたら精一杯あがいてみせます。
その気持ちだけで十分だ。
Okay, cool. Also, the music in this
story-
game is
Sorry.
fucking excellent. That's all I had.
Well, I'll have to check that out on one of your YouTube videos, because right now I'm just reading the subtitles and I don't want any of the sound to go through like double so I got everything muted. But I believe you. The story seems kind of interesting though, and it's also still going.
Oh yeah. Well, we reached what happened is we reached like a chapter change. So they set up these little breakers like in case you go take a break, which would have been fantastic for me because I hadn't played this game in forever and I forgot who Red Nose was. But whatever.
Right on.
Now we're in chapter 4. Skeletons in the closet. Jesus, this dude's like
なあ、東
jacket.
お前、なんで仕事手抜いてんのかな。
いえ、自分はそんな。
ならなんでまだターボがうろちょろしてんだよ。てめえがなってねえから舐められてんだろうが。
Oh, it's this jackwagon. I know who this guy is.
Hey.
やっぱあの頭がいるとよ、事務所が窮屈でいけねえぜ。うん。ずっとうだうだ機嫌悪いし。
We're in slow motion. What is happening? Okay.
Also, I'm sorry, but what was that lady doing just standing there?
Shock is a terrible thing, Tyler.
Yeah. That's true, I guess. No, she was. What I'm saying is, she was standing there, and
Like,
then she
like
got-
after like 3 gunshots went off, and then she
Yeah.
got shot.
一人死亡か。
死んだのは栗本って組のフル株だ。流れ弾で片木にも怪我人が出てる。
栗本。
いや、お前は知らねえか。
I mean, it's true, right? Is everyone says like,
目立つやつじゃない
if I was there, I'd do something way cooler or better or whatever. But like
Yeah,
the
but you never
natural,
know if you
the
did the
natural, yeah, like the natural human response is to like phrase up and try to gather information. It's not to like just spring into action, right?
ああ、ゆうべ東から聞いたんだな。
Well, that all comes back down to fight or
この間
flight.
俺らに
That's true.
銃向けてたあいつが。
そう言ってやるなよ。あいつの話じゃ、犯人は栗本の体にまず弾を4発。で、とどめに両目を撃ち抜いた。
目を。
要するに、教霊界からモグラへの報復だ。だがこうなると、松金組どころか、登場界本家も黙ってね。
教霊界との報復合戦になるか。
ああ、今のカムロ町は相当やべえぞ。東もそう言ってた。
Hmm.
I hope none of my chewing noises got through.
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Well, I apologize, Roman, that we managed to go on a rant during a cutscene.
Oh, does Apple do something funny like sentence mix us to say something stupid? Or maybe just delete the conversation altogether and find somebody else's footage of the cutscene without any Metal Gear talk.
Right.
But I'm almost done with all the Metal Gear games in my little chat, right? But
Mhm.
4 was definitely Kojima's attempt to kind of wrap everything up in the entire series up with a nice bow. Every character who basically was alive came back for one reason or another, and I'm getting a fucking call in the video game?
もしもし。
八神さん。
It's in the Genda Law office.
ああ。
Oh shit. What was I gonna say?
Are you listening to it dubbed or subbed? The game, I mean.
It's subbed, like it's in Japanese.
Okay. Just because of the vast amount of, like, anime and stuff I watch, like, when he picked up the phone and he said hello, like, I just knew. He was like, Moshi Moshi.
Like the classic Yakuza games. But, what I was, what am I thinking? So, like, every character who was alive fucking shows up. Even
Mhm.
some characters who were supposed to be dead for, like, 12 games show up again. so that they can just talk. So they can just talk. Like 90%
How
of
about
Metal Gear Solid
babies
4.
next?
Yeah, like 90% of Metal Gear Solid 4 is just cutscenes because like how else are you going to get all this information out other than just people talking at each other, right?
Mhm.
So like literally the last bit of Metal Gear Solid 4 is a 3-hour cutscene if you include the credit scene, right? Like that is nutty, ridiculous, and I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, but if I had to hazard a guess, it'd probably be my least favorite Metal Gear Solid, right?
Mhm.
And it's also one that a lot of people like to make fun of because it's where the nanomachines joke came from. Because it decided to retcon every character's superpowers in like the previous games to, oh, it was just nanomachines the whole time. Even in the Cold War, it was nanomachines, dude. That's all it was. The guy who could control bees, just nanomachines. Psychic powers, it was actually nanomachines.
Nanomachines in your PS2.
It's true.
Psycho Mantis.
Psycho Mantis. And so like
I thought that was insane when like I fucking found that out. That was like the most nutty thing.
the first Psycho Mantis fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like it plays with the medium a
Plug it
whole lot.
from the first player. You had to re-plug in your controller from player 1 to player 2. That was insane.
It's nutty, right? Especially like but like Metal Gear Solid 2 does similar stuff but in a different way. There's like a very specific part where the game gets kind of creepy and stuff where you're in a place that you've never been before. Raiden's naked and you can't fight anyone and you're sneaking around and you get a codec call from the colonel and he actually just has a skeleton for a face now. And then he says, Raiden, turn the game console off right now. And like the game, it just gets fucking weird. And like my god, I love these moments from the series so much. But Metal Gear Solid 4 does its best to try and explain everything. It doesn't do a very satisfying job of it. The original ending that Kojima wanted for Metal Gear Solid 4 was he just wanted Snake to like commit suicide or get no, like the original ending was like
Yeah,
he wanted Snake to get killed by the people that he tried to save. Because for one reason or another, like they blamed him for all the stuff that happened up to that point or something like that, and they basically like the people that Snake saves like betray him and kill him, and it's supposed to be like really sad and depressing, and it's also supposed to be Kojima's way of saying, all right, make another Metal Gear game, I dare you, right? But then something happened, something changed.
Yeah, I thought it was something along the lines of like it was too dark or whatever, and they were like, "No, Kojima, you can't do that."
Yeah. Well, it was the thing. Like Konami was like, "No, Kojima, you can't do that. We have to be able to make new Metal Gear games. You can't just do that." But like I said, something changed. Like, I don't know if it was just the Fox engine being made or something, but Kojima got like excited about making games again, and he tried to make Metal Gear Solid 5 like the biggest, most wild, most outlandish thing ever. Just like almost completely separate from all past Metal Gear games. And to that end, he like completely revamped the control scheme. He changed Snake's voice actor, which is a thing that hasn't been done in like 15 years. You know what I mean? Or I should say like ever during the whole run of the series. He did so many things to basically try to like in some way, shape, or form separate it from everything that came before it, and he didn't even get to finish the game. Right? The game is not finished. And to that end, it is so.
Wasn't that when they like kicked him off of the team basically, and then he was like, "All right, screw you guys. I'm making the best game in the world."
Basically, like it was near the end of the game's life cycle. Konami was like, Kojima, we're hemorrhaging money. You gotta stop making this game. And you know, there was a lot of drama. The short version is like Kojima basically locked down, or like Konami basically like locked down Kojima. They were like, you can't do anything your whole division is locked up in this building and can't do anything. Also, you're getting demoted. And then, like, a couple months later, they're like, okay, also, you're fired. So...
Also, what the fuck is this minigame you just got, like, literally sucked into?
This is the VR lab.
What the... They
You
got
get to play Mario
VR
Party,
inside
dude.
of a... instead of a 3D game.
Yeah.
マジかよ
It's just like a... So it's just like a VR thing. I thought it was like pinball or something.
I wish it was fucking like pinball or something.
You were just like a pinball dude.
You just suck into the pinball world and now you're a pinball wizard.
There is. So there is pinball in this game.
There is pinball in this game. But it's not very good and I'm not very good at it, so...
What was that punch you just did? You like jumped off the wall and then like did a 180 mid-air to punch that guy in the side of the face back into the wall.
Oh yeah, totally. That's the like wall jump attacks that I kind of talked about. You can sprint into the wall and he kind of like latches onto the wall for a second and you can make different attacks from there.
He pulls out and like slaps, you know, one of those sticky hands onto it and jumps off and it just like pulls back onto the wall. That's really fun.
Ooh, we got a safe open. We gotta do the thumb turn bypass.
Ooh, here we go. What are we gonna get in the safe?
もう少しだ よし よし
There we go. We got a burger.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, that's the darndest dank burger I've ever seen in my life.
It's a pretty good burger, my dude.
It's the good king burger.
Guess we'll get in another fight.
So like, what is this? Is this like a mini board game?
I guess so. The idea is that I have a certain amount of dice rolls to make it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't make it to the end, I eat an ass. And if I do make it to the end, I get things that I don't know what I get. So, there's that. I got this big old open space here to do this, huh? Get off me. Fucking slap him. I love these glasses that.
Yeah, it's like those like aviator like type of glasses with like lines through them.
Yeah. I got another burger, dude. What the fuck?
今だ
The wet egg burger.
You know it's a delicious burger when you get a wet egg burger.
Dude, those are like the best burgers.
I actually love burgers with eggs on them.
I do too. They're so delicious.
There's a burger I get every single time I go to SNB burger joint, and it's the Return of the Mac burger. And I put an egg on it. It's a very good
You
burger.
need to go try a burger from Flat Tire. Flat Tire has like my favorite burgers of all time. And I'm not even really a burger guy.
We're all in blue mode.
I like how your glasses change too.
I tried to grab him so long for that. I just tried to grab him like 12
Good.
times, and then one time I grabbed him, I just beat him with one headbutt.
That was
Nutty.
pretty satisfying to watch. It was like a dance.
Yeah. We were best friends until we weren't.
How much you wanna bet that's like
Whoa,
some
no! Minus 2 dice!
Oh my gosh. Good luck on your final dice.
I need to get higher than a 1 and I win. If I get anything but a 1, gamers. I got 2! Hell yeah!
That 1 in 6 chance to not win.
Yeah, you hate to see that happen.
I like the cat with the
The
dice
like
cat.
hat.
That's pretty adorable.
Yeah. You'll engage in a variety of battle mission. Locked style that restricts you to only one combat style. Dire battle. Every enemy attack inflicts a mortal wound. Ugh. Ugh. Drone battle that pits your drone against an enemy to try and shoot him down. Golden enemies will appear during battle missions. Defending them cause King Koro Nyan to appear somewhere in the city. If you run into King Koro Nyan, you'll activate Koro Nyan mode. Defeat that enemy first. And a purple enemy will appear. If you end the battle without defeating them, a new Kuro Nyan. You encounter Kuro Nyan, all your items will be stolen from you. Okay. Interesting. Fight using only crane style. You got it, boss. I ain't losing shit. The general gist of how this game works, by the way, Tyler, is blue stance is great at dealing a lot of damage, or dealing a little bit of damage to a lot of people. And the red stance is really good at dealing a lot of damage to one dude.
Okay.
We made it. Yeah, baby.
With a 6 on the final roll.
He's so happy. Look at him.
So is it, with the Kronyan, does it steal like all of your items or just the items you got in the VR?
Yeah, well, I probably just the VR items, right?
Mhm.
I can't imagine he'd steal my like takoyaki, right?
Or he'll steal your burgers.
He'll steal the burgers that I have in my pockets in real life. Fucking dice ass Koronyan comes out of my pocket and eats my burgers. Stealth extract. What the fuck do you mean?
Taken from only the finest of ninjas.
We put the ninjas in the juicer, and boy howdy do we juice them. Oh, we also have a luck extract. Enemy drop rates 180 seconds, and extract to lower enemy encounter rates. Weird.
How do you imagine they get these? Do they just like pulverize and like grind up like
Tigers, for example? Yeah, I think so.
like rabbit feet for
Yeah.
luck?
For sure.
And like ninjas for stealth?
I want to do one more dice.
あの
ああ
はい
I don't know what I just did. Fuck. I pressed challenge rules thinking that she would tell me what the challenge rules were, and then she was like, "All right, challenge rules, here we go."
よーし
Kuronyan is gonna get you, dude.
Yeah. Kuronyan comes out of the alleyway and fucking stabs me.
Give me all your money and your items.
Somebody's looking like a handsome specimen of a man. That's enough flattery today, so let's get started. Another safe.
Yosh.
Time to do the thumb turn bypass.
Yosh.
Would you say the bypass is relatively easy, or?
Thus far, it's been pretty easy.
Okay. It definitely seems like something that could get a lot harder.
Yeah, it could get real saucy. It hasn't gotten that saucy yet, but you know, I haven't also been playing the game that much.
Yeah.
Four spaces that I put in. God, this camera though, holy shit. Oh, don't you just love video games? Don't you just love video games? This is great.
What is going on? This is
what it is.
This is Judgment.
I'm gonna go to the right, my dude. I don't want to lose 2 dice again. Do I get to fight a... Oh, it's a drum battle. I was like, do I get to fight a girl? No. No, I don't. Let's see if I remember how to fight using drum. That one's something I haven't done in a hot minute. Oh, that's a lot of drones. Do they not shoot back, I guess? I guess it's it's mostly the time limit, I think it is. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I thought it would be like that one-on-one drone battle that I had, you know, like 2 episodes ago. Cake! 5 spaces, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another drone battle. Oh boy. Okay, that was better than last time. I'm hoping for some more safe spaces. I want to do the thumb turn bypass some more.
Sakoi.
Sakoi. Hey, asking you'll receive a safe. Open the safe.
Yosh. 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 Aita.
A prepaid card. Hey. And I've got dice for days, dude. Okay, 2 stars. I can do this. Easy peasy. Easiest money of my life. A broken seashell.
どっちかな。ここだ。
And we're out.
これで上がりだ。よっしゃ。
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I'll say.
うっしゃ。
ありがとうございました。
Deadly Tiger Extract. Middle course standard.
No, they actually did get that from a tiger.
That is true. We did juice a tiger for this.
Now, going back off topic a little bit. Don't worry about it, about rushing through my campaign. It's all good, man.
Just play the way we want to.
Play your character, have fun.
Oh, okay.
Although I will say, I've made up names for the entirety of the town. And no one asked for names or
No one
anything.
does
I'm
for
just like,
names,
okay.
That's true. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is that like I think Charles slash Charles's character has kind of got us in a everyone's under the thrall, so they don't matter kind of mood, right?
Mm-hmm.
しばらく寝とけと。
Which might not be 100% accurate, but it is fairly interesting to see that happen. Anyways,
Listen, I'm not gonna say anything unless you guys find out in game.
that's true.
Gotta keep it spicy.
That's true. For all we know, for as we all know, spice is the spice of life.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone told you otherwise, they're liars.
I do think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun
I hope so, man.
climbing the tower.
She was a prophet of doom.
Excuse me. I'll say one final thing about it.
Mm.
I decided to draw the guy on the coin,
Okay.
the tower currency.
Yeah.
He looks fucking sick as fuck.
He's sick as fuck, dude.
I'm very satisfied with my drawing.
やめときな。
Excuse me. Is that like a pop that you hear when I unmute?
There is like a tiny bit of a pop, sorta, yeah.
Okay.
But it's
Sorry
not like obnoxious.
Okay.
But it is noticeable. Let's look at our skills. Let's do something here.
You know you want that attack.
I want the combo speed, I think. I don't think I want attack. I think I want to get to my fun shit faster.
Mm-hmm.
Let's boost our speed.
That makes sense.
Ah, he's upgrading like a gamer. The triple finisher, a third finisher after a double finisher.
Oh, is this like the different styles? Like
Yeah.
your blue style and red style?
Yeah. A double finisher. This must be for both styles, since it doesn't say just for one of them, right? Gotta be.
I think it is. Yeah. But on that, oh yeah, see they say tiger only.
Yeah.
There might be some crane only stuff down further down.
Yeah, I've been looking for crane only stuff, but it seems like most things are tiger only. which is fine. Oh yeah, I totally have the VR only move.
It's only possible in VR.
Yeah,
That's-
you can only throw a Hadouken in VR, as we all know. All right, let's see how fast my combos are now. Woo! The triple finisher is good.
That's pretty quick too, yeah.
Let's do a side story. Let's go here.
So how long do you generally stream at night?
So it depends, right? So since tonight was a work night, I got home at about 9 o'clock, and I ate some food until about 10 o'clock. I plan to go till, I would say, like 12.
Right on.
But again, it depends. I am glad that Tyler's here.
Yeah, sorry if I maybe ruined or helped ruin some of the story.
I mean, helped ruin is good in my opinion, because like I'm not very good at doing solo commentary stuff, right? I can't do the Markiplier, just talk about stuff that's happening on screen and make it interesting for 4 hours or whatever.
Right.
I might have the capacity to, but I'm not in. But like I don't have. I'm not. I need to practice it, right? And so having somebody to talk to makes my job of being entertaining a whole lot easier.
Well, I'm glad I can help.
Was it bomb time? The Mad Bomber strikes again. Would you rather try to find the next bomb without any hints? Right, time's running short. This new bomb I've set up in Kamurocho packs a real punch. There's an ox inside the inn. That's where you'll find it. Huh. There's an ox inside the inn, huh?
Do you think you need to overreact to certain things?
I definitely think this is actually an interesting conversation topic. Because a lot of people will make fun of Let's Players and stuff like that for overblowing stuff that happens. And I would definitely say that they're not wrong in that regard. But I would also say that that doesn't make it less genuine, so to speak.
Or less entertaining, yeah.
Because even if they are overreacting, it's not for their benefit, right? Like like who are they doing it for besides the audience member, to help get that person like jazzed up, right? Like that's just but that's also not something that I do very well. I got pretty good at it at the end of my Yakuza playthrough. Which again, I don't want to sound like I was being disingenuous, but like during certain parts, I had to like realize this is a big moment, and then be like, "Oh, dude, did you see that?" You know, and again, like I don't want to. It's not a thing I can lapse into. It's not a thing I can lapse into very easy. Mostly because like I've played video games since forever. I feel like, and I've seen almost everything from like, I've seen almost everything from like weird game glitches to like Gmod ragdolls freaking out because you're trying to clip them through the floor and stuff like that, right?
Right.
Like I've seen a lot of stuff, and so I was quiet during the end of Zero, maybe. It felt like to me it felt like I did better. But like and so it's something that I find hard to lapse into, making things interesting for other people and trying to get people jazzed up for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm a very focused person. Generally speaking, when I play games, I don't play games for any sort of entertainment value. Not for somebody who's watching, right? I don't play it with the idea that somebody's watching me. I play it so that I can play it, and because of that, I get into like a focused mode, and so I have to like remind myself constantly if there's not somebody in the call that I'm supposed to be talking. I'm supposed to communicate. I'm supposed to, reach
like
out to people.
It's an audience you're trying to entertain.
Right, yeah. And I'm not very good at that when nobody's here. Because if somebody else is here, then like it just happens naturally. Like I could talk to Tyler, and just by virtue of also being present, it sort of in a roundabout way sounds like I'm talking to other people. And it helps me get into that mode of just talking about stuff, because I have somebody, I was going to say physically, but like extra physically talking to me, right? And it helps a lot.
The right word right there is extraterrestrially.
You're right. There's an ox in the inn.
So I didn't really catch what this side quest is trying to have you do.
It's having me.
What do you got going?
So it's having me go somewhere. Let me see if I can. Pull up case file.
Oh, you have like a timer too.
Side case, yeah. Yeah, Mad Bomber strikes again. The hint is an ox in an inn. The bomb blows up in 5 minutes. So we need to find a place that matches that description.
Yeah, so first of all, it's a place you can get to in 5 minutes.
Right. Although I think I could probably get to most places. I think I could get just about anywhere on this map within 5 minutes, right? It's not that big.
Second of all, it's an inn.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, because I don't remember. The thing that immediately sticks out to me is there is actually like a bull statue somewhere in this game, but it's not by like a hotel or anything like that. I don't think.
Well, it said inside the inn.
Yeah, that's true, and it's also in the street next to it, right? So I don't know. Sorry, steak. I'm gonna
get off of Shichifuku Street.
I'm guessing right now it's probably got to be like a restaurant or something, right? It's got to be
a restaurant, huh?
Maybe. Ox, beef, like, I don't know. The other one was easier. I forget what the hint was, but it was Earth Angel. It was something.
Are the restaurants like also double as inns?
That's the thing. Like they don't really.
I see.
Bartender.
Can you search for, like, inn by pushing triangle?
That's a question. Let's just go through the whole list of shit, huh? Huh. There is a hotel district. Ooh. Ooh, if that's what it is. If I'm right, actually, I think the bull statue might be in the hotel district, maybe, and that's what it's talking about.
And you're a genius.
And that might be what it's talking about. I'm gonna head north to Ikinari Steak, and I'm gonna go
That
there
sounds good.
first. I'm gonna go there first, see if that's it. But let's. It's an idea. We'll play with it.
So, you know, for planning ahead reasons, what if it's not there?
If it's not there, I need to rack my brain and see if I can't remember. Yeah, it's not this. Then I'm gonna need to rack my brain for where that fucking bull statue is. Because that would be my second guess, unless something better comes up. Nothing here.
So how far into this game are you?
Not very. I don't know how much total playtime I put into it.
Right.
But definitely not too much. There's also a hotel here. I see the
I
sign
guess,
for
yeah.
it, but like
I guess you should try that.
a hotel in the hotel district. Is this it? An ox and an inn? You must have meant the Akoshimaru in the
Of
hotel
course.
district. I knew that this whole time. I mean, I was right about hotel district, so I'm glad that this happened.
You knew the whole time.
Countdown stopped.
I'm glad that's a bomb that's so simple that even you can do it.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm here. Might as well eat here.
You saved your favorite Ox restaurant
My favorite ox-themed restaurant.
that you totally knew was that this
I-
was the place.
Yeah, I knew it was here this whole time.
Dude, you got a coupon.
Wait. This is the song that played during the weapons acquisition minigame in Yakuza 0, isn't it? Do you hear that, Zip?
さ行くか。
ありがとうございました。
Okay. Guess we're just going into a conversation now.
ありがとうございました。
You can just barely hear it, but I guarantee you it's the same song.
お、
Hell yeah. Nasugawa.
八神さん。
I Why is this restaurant just playing like the like third most badass song in Yakuza 0 just in the background? Let's do another side story since that one didn't take very long.
しばらく寝とけっての。
I've got more games lined up to play after Judgment. I think that's one thing that's pushing me to get Judgment finished now is because I actually just want to crack into those games like as soon as I fucking can.
Right.
I don't remember how much of a secret I was trying to keep it before, but the two games are Blasphemous and the PlayStation 4 God of War game.
Yeah.
Which
Blasphemous looked kind of interesting to me.
And I know the new God of War is not so new at this point, but like I still haven't played it yet, and it looks fun, and I want to play it.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll do it.
分かったよ。
We'll take the man's drink offering. But Blasphemous looks dank, and I want to play the shit out of that.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks cool. And I also have to play Sekiro and Bloodborne at some point.
I recommend Sekiro greatly. It has the Tyler thumbs up of approval.
The Tyler thumbs up. The most prestigious thumbs up.
That's right.
ちょっとああ何よ
いい加減にしなさい
What have I stumbled into?
Even your guy was like, what? What the heck?
いえ。
ね
Oh, our top shelf whiskey. We can barely keep this stuff in the house. Good bargain for a great taste, if you ask me.
はい。はい。
I mean, that's definitely not the amount we said we would pay.
え？
ごめんね
Side case entrapment. Oh, Jesus Christ.
あ？
ね さいわね。うーん。
あ？え？あ？
What is going on?
Right? She was off screen for 1 second and now she has this giant knife in her hands.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, hold on, let me reach into my back pocket.
I was gonna
I
say
saved this for
she
special occasions.
she did the she did the Animal Crossing thing, just like, oh, knife. Don't pay. We're putting our foot down.
もうダメね。
Don't pay.
もうダメね。
I love video games that do this.
もうダメね。
It's a pseudo choice.
This is it's a but thou must.
That's right. I like how it like slowly pans to her too.
We found the cat.
Oh look, a cat.
Every time we do one of these like first person like look around the room things,
Is there always a cat?
there's always a cat.
何よ。
あ？
ちょっと。
We need to find.
お、あの、
Is that just how she is, or is
うるさいわね。
あ？
she keeps like reaching behind her ear? I don't know if that's the thing, but alright, sorry, I'll stop.
No, it's okay. Like, I mean, these little segments are basically just about finding the thing to push and then pushing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else can we find besides the cat and the cigarettes and the... Something vibrated.
これは
Ah, the necklace.
Hmm? Hmm?
ちょっと。
え？
何よ。あら。
Yeah, there's something else here. It is the hand.
Isn't
I
it?
tried to zoom in on it earlier.
Yeah, it doesn't have a ring on it.
これは
ちょっと。
the game just explains away, just like, oh, he just stood there for like 30 seconds, like, looking
You
around
just
the
find
room.
your character, he's just like looking like side to side.
Yeah, he's just. I like the idea. He like looks down. He's like mumbling himself this whole time. He's like, cat. He's doing the like Sherlock, like the fucking Sherlock
Bro.
Benedict Cumberbatch, like cat, ring, hand, face, ring. Where's the ring? Wait, she's gonna have an affair, and she's just sitting there like, what are you saying? My God, she's gonna fuck somebody.
You still have to pay her. You didn't look at the cat. And then
Eh,
if you looked at the cat 3 times, it would have been half off.
that's true. Oh no, that's how I would have gotten out of the room. I would have just been like, oh, 1 second, I need to tie my shoelace. Like bend over, grab the cat, and throw it at her.
You're looking at Benedict Cumberbatch voice, just cat, cat, cat.
cat. That's it. The cat was the murderer this whole time.
Yosh.
And now for the other minigame that this game has.
Trailing? Interesting. Just casually
Just
jump
knock over
overs.
that sign.
I personally wouldn't look over my shoulder or like turn completely around every like 2 minutes if I'm trying to get somewhere.
Oh yeah, right. That's the interesting thing about like game stuff like this, is that I can do shit like that where like she clearly sees the dude that she saw 2 seconds ago, like like dead sprint like
She's, like,
behind the
looking
column
at
of the
you.
wall. Well, that and like the fact that she's just constantly turning around because she's, I mean, most cases in this game, the character doesn't really have that much reason to constantly check behind themselves every like 2 seconds. But at the very least, this character has like at least a flimsy excuse as to why they might want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Because they are about to go fuck somebody that is not their husband.
I guess there is some.
Like I said, it's not a
Reason.
great excuse, but there is like a flimsy excuse for it. I love video games, man.
She's just like, what's that smell? It smells familiar.
It smells like a boy wearing leather.
It smells like what was it, 100,000 yen?
Yeah. Sounds like a guy who just lost 100,000 yen. Metal Gear.
You know, that guy's just looking at you, he's like, huh. Ooh. Oh, she's like running. What?
Yeah, now she's like, now she knows she has a stalker, right? She runs like a dork, though. Oh, she tried to gank me. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
I'm invisible. Holy shit! Do you see how perfect this is?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Holy shit! I love this like happy Japanese fish man.
Yeah.
That's good.
Premium fish.
Ah.
These crates.
These crates will make the perfect hiding material. I'll just put one over my head.
Wait, wasn't he waiting there?
Right? That's not how this works. Lady, that's not how this works. I don't like this conversation.
Yeah, this is judgment.
Censor it out. Get rid of it. Alright, here's the sequel to the, like, stalking minigame. Is a photo mission. What? Oh, I understand. I was very confused. I thought the meter raising at the top was like me not being in view of me not being able to see the character.
Yeah, but I like your character's face. He's I wasn't standing there. That wasn't me.
What is happening? Why could she see me? I'm confused.
You went into like a restricted area.
I mean, maybe. The game's just like, don't move over there, dude. Stop.
It's not good for you.
True. I don't understand what this game is getting at. The advice that the game is telling me, that the advice that the game is giving me is try moving farther away, and I do that. I back up. I get around the fucking wall, and it's like, nope.
That wasn't far enough.
No, I don't want to continue on easy difficulty.
I also think games should change that. Like, if you set a difficulty, it's because you want to play on that specific difficulty. But that's just my opinion.
What? I don't understand. I mean, I don't mind games asking that question, right? Because there is an interesting discussion to be had about difficulty, where like a lot of games ask you to choose your difficulty before you've even played the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can use previous like assertions about games that you've played to make that assessment, but like it's still not a great assessment 9 times out of 10, right?
Right.
Okay, we'll just cheese it by just running up to him and getting that picture. Just sprint up, dead sprint, and then run away.
With the camera flash and everything.
Yeah. Can't you feeling thirsty? Your face came out really nice, I think. don't know what you think about this photo. Let's not get grabby. Cougar bait. Would you say this is just part of the job? You said you work out, didn't you? What? Threatening man. Okay, you know what? We're not going easy on this dude.
Tiger stance? Oh my god. He's done.
He's dead.
Nah.
Picture comes cheap, but there's a service fee for deleting it, and my world-class photography.
Yeah.
You look like you need a drink, man. Hmm? This dude's face. Like
I think it's like the cheekbones below the cheekbones that
there's some like there's like some sub-level cheekbones that are just a little out of place. What is his face doing? Well, side quest over. How long have I been streaming? You guys know?
Well, it's 12 right now, and you started around the time
I started around 10.
posted that video.
That's true.
So looks like you.
Ooh, I need to
like around 9.
I need to show this video to Wit and Zap. I've only streamed for 2 hours. Here, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get my phone charger.
Was it at 10? I thought you streamed more closer to 9.
I think it was closer to 10.
Guess I was wrong.
Maybe. 1 second. Be right back.
So I'm here to provide you guys with excellent solo commentary about this game that I don't know anything about. Judgment. The game meant for all gamers all around the world. Worldwide. Roman handpicked this game out of an assortment of various sequels. This is the one that spoke true to him. He is very happy knowing that this is the one game he truly loves. Judgment.
What were you saying?
I was being dumb and making solo commentary that didn't make sense.
Okay, I'm cool with that. I do that all the time. You should have seen last night. You should have seen last night's stream. Last night's stream was buck the fuck wild.
I might check it out. You should start the flip around.
We played
Or the stream around.
yeah, we played a little bit of Duck Game. Duck Game crashed. We launched it around for a couple minutes, and then I think it was Zap. Zap was just like, "Well, if we're not gonna play any video games, let's make a tier list." And I was like, "A tier list of what?" And well, we had a couple discussions, and we ended up making a tier list of Greek gods. And then at the end of making the tier list, and then at the end of making the tier list, we fucking we gave them all really shitty names. And then Colin's partner Casper came home, and then we asked them to like decipher what each Greek god's name was. And then after that, we were like, all right, let's go to bed. It was maybe like the second dumbest thing I've ever done on live stream.
Just like, who do you think lasagna could be? Just based on a wild guess. Who do you think this could be? As
Yeah,
a
like
Greek god.
some of them were pretty fucking obvious. Like one of them was Hades nuts, which is like pretty easy peasy. But some of them were just like, some of them were like not so obvious, and I was really upset. We named Poseidon Gatorade for like this weird long stream of things that happened while we were talking about Poseidon. Like in such a way that like it didn't make sense. But Gatorade being Poseidon was like the second thing Casper guessed, and it completely blew my mind and floored me. And I was really upset that Casper got it that fast, because I for sure thought it was gonna be like last three or something like that, right?
Well, but I guess there's a counter argument. Like, how many Greek gods would you say someone knows?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, we gave Casper like a comprehensive list of the ones that were on our list, right?
Oh.
So they did have a list to work with, right? But like still,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, like I said, I was fucking floored. That was something.
That man deserves a medal.
I have another. Ooh, you know what I can do? I can go to bartender. See if I can't pick up another side quest there. Hopefully, there's something to do there.
Are you trying to get all the side quests out of the way before you continue with some main story?
I mostly just want to see what kind of hijinks we can get up to.
I see.
Entertainment industry, hell yeah. Sixth floor of Hotel New Debra. New Debra, where is that? Let's see, Hotel New Deborah. Was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay. Pizzala, Japan standard.
手加減しねえか。ったく時間食っちゃったよ。
Maybe if I get more combo speed on. Japan's nutty. Hotel New Deborah. Oh, I've fought people here before. Man of the hour is this way. Guess you can call him the problem. Let's start at the beginning.
ちょっと
There's no smoking here.
すみませんでした
Artist associated with our talent agency.
おい
What kind of remote mountain village are you from that you haven't heard of me?
ちょっと
Why don't you take a seat? The performance Shijima is going to be doing in Kamurocho would have been fine, but he's been hounded by a scandal. Some of his past indiscretions have come to light in recent days. Reckless endangerment and theft. Beat them up. Beat the decoy. That's true.
Huh?
Okay. He's in a new vampire drama. He'll be taking the stage in costume.
ブラムシルバーニが3世冥府の底より舞い戻ってきた
Bram Sylvania.
鮮血を捧げよ
He's a method actor. It is Halloween, you're right, Zap.
お願いします。
Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this right fucking now. It's vampire time. Madame Sylvain.
Alright, sorry about that.
It's all good. I don't really care about you. It's vampire time.
What? I mean, makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Run. Run. Run.
You gotta take the bicycle with you.
Run. Run. Bench. Oh, can I please? Alright, now I'll wait. Good. This game is great.
This is quality right here.
Mm-hmm.
How did that bench teleport? Must have powers.
山見さん、はい。ああ。
Yes!
So, how... This is something that I've had a question for a while. Like, what would an actor act if they had to... If their character, like, was an actor?
If their character was an actor.
Would they just be, like, themselves? Or, like... I know they would have to be in character, but...
That's true. I was gonna say, so that depends, and now that my brain is like unpacking that statement, I realize that this is a really long conversation for somebody who knows more about acting than I do. But I think I think the short answer is that, I mean, it comes down to scene, right? Like if their character is like a freshen up actor, right? They have to do that kind of acting, right? If
Hey, we paused with
we have paused, but like I said, I think that's a conversation for somebody who knows more about acting than I do.
You're right.
But I can imagine it's probably a lot easier than either of us think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're a vampire. Now it's Halloween.
It's Halloween all month long, of course. Oh my god.
Guys look identical. Here goes nothing. I want to suck your blood. Oh, they took the bait. Do I have to beat him up? We have to run? Oh, it's a chase? I have to do a chase in this outfit?
So you like this pretend version.
Yeah, we're like we're like a pretend actor. You deny the report swirling about all the damage you and the motorcycle game have caused. Do you steal from people? Is it true?
八神さん
I hate this.
You gotta like get into the cosplay, Roman. Come on.
I am the immortal vampire, above all judgment and laws by scandals past or present. Humanity means nothing to me. The crimes of my past are simply practice for my future evil deeds. If I was an upright citizen, would that not be more scandalous for a vampire?
バカにするな
This vampire thing sucks. Driven entire corporations out of business. Just gonna keep dodging the responsibility. Don't expect saying sorry will solve all your problems.
There's no way out.
Yagami,
There's no way out.
Yagami, you can't do this.
ちょっと もうペン行ってみ
I'll do volunteer work. What the fuck?
What is going on?
Yeah, these camera angles are getting really saucy.
Yeah.
You see, I have also considered community service. Consoling the elderly, picking up trash around Kamurocho. Wow. Perform for the elderly? Gonna pick up trash around the city? Vampire who breaks his word is cursed. Great.
八神さん
Sounds like he made it in the venue just fine. Run away from the media. Run. Run.
Run away means towards.
I mean, run away obviously means...
No way. There's no way.
He was just there a second ago. Where did he go? This is some Pathfinder bullshit. Somebody just rolled a natural 20 on their disguise check.
He was just like, roll natural 20 to change clothes in front of all these people. I fucking... It's done.
What is this music? What is this, like, the Flash music that I'm listening to?
He's the fastest man.
Yeah. That sounded like music, like, ripped straight from the fucking Flash TV show. Community service. Why'd you rope me into something so stupid? I think it's great, actually. It'd be a very public way to show how sorry you are. You can gain new fans and impress lapsed ones all in one fell swoop. Hey, I know. Why don't we just pay this guy to do it for me? With all due respect, I'm not going to atone for your mistakes in your place. I got you into this mess, but I wouldn't have had to do it if you hadn't been a punk in the past. As an artist, as an adult, it's up to you to face your past and atone for it. Holy shit. Get fucked. Get
Yeah.
decimated. My facial hair is starting to upset me.
My facial hair is tingling. My inner vampire.
It's this song again.
What is that? Exodia Obliterate?
Exodia, obliterate. No! Solitaire.
え
I skipped the text box, I'm sorry.
鮮血を捧げよ
Oh, this music got really positive all of a sudden. Assemble all 5 pieces of the Forbidden One. Oh, this is the cow! This is the cow I was thinking of.
Oh.
Look at his eyeballs.
Oh my gosh. That's like they really wanted to make some.
Wait, why
eyeballs
is
for
this
that cow.
why is this cow jiggling? Do you guys see this? His reflection texture is just wiggling a little bit.
Oh yeah, I do kind of see it. You can see it a little bit better, like around the horns, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eyes on that on that cow look very disturbing.
He's upset about something. Maybe he's upset about being a statue.
The wind. Yeah. Good.
A witch kissed him and now he's a statue. I'd be upset if I was a statue. I got him with the kick combo. Wind maybe. You wouldn't be upset you'd be a statue. You can't prove anything. Also, I seem to distinctly remember I distinctly seem to remember a conversation we had while playing Monster High, where I forget who it was. I think it was Colin. Where I was like, where I made a similar comment. I was like, you wouldn't be upset. You'd be a statue if you got turned to stone by a Gorgon. And then Colin was like, no, you'd just be stone. He's dead.
He's right.
Look at this man saunter up to me. What the hell is he doing? Get the fuck out of here. Plastic. Two gold doubloons. That old man was about to square up. He fucking was, dude. I saw that guy and I was like, who is this legendary man? Also, where's Catman?
え
I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, the cat boy. Yeah, that's true. We haven't seen Catman in like 3 seconds. He's probably dead, dude. Catman. We haven't seen him in 3 seconds. He's probably dead.
なあ
Who's
八神
that?
さん
So this is the lawyer agency that our character used to work at.
八神くん
Ah,
But this is serious. It is serious. You've accused me of a crime. A crime, huh? I'm innocent, I tell you.
なあ
What does Sayori think you did? She's just upset about her stupid cake. Eating the cake that she had in the fridge. It's a special event cake that I waited in line for hours to get.
え
Yeah. Drop in on a grommet. You got dragged into this? It's like, it's really the one who could have done the deed. That's why she's prosecuting the case for me. Why though?
なあ
He's chasing out Trickhead. Why is he the likely suspect? He was the only one who even knew about the cake. Bragging about having it in the first place. How does that make me a suspect? We need facts. When was the cake seen last? We're not doing this right now. Oh, it even has the music and everything. I went home at around 8 p.m. last night, and the cake was most certainly in the fridge at the time. I was here for another 2 hours or so after that, but nobody else came in. Then presuming Hoshino is innocent, it had to have been eaten between 10 p.m. and this morning. Are you sure you locked up the office?
はい
Yes, I'm sure. Jeez. There are no signs of forced entry, so I think that rules out any external parties as the culprit. And who unlocked the office this morning? Genda got here before me, but he left as soon as I came in. After that, Roman was done with this stupid bit. Sayori was the last to arrive. And that's when I discovered my cake was gone. We got evidence for this? What? That would mean Genda is also a suspect. He could have eaten it while he was alone in the office. He's a Japanese sweets man. He doesn't go for Western cakes and pastries. That's your justification? I guess he wouldn't have much of a motive if it's true. The heavier your sentence is going to be. Now you're just making fun of me. I need to think for a minute. I'll be right back.
This is. Yep. This is how it should be. This is the right time. stuck. It's a time loop. Judgment was a game of the past. We have to look to the future. Just like he just took a stroll, just decided to leave. That's what Hoshino is pointing towards. He's like, there he goes. That's his walk. He's leaving and never coming back.
I'm not streaming nothing. I'm clearly streaming this man pointing.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel better after I got some thinking juice. And Tyler is here. That's true. Okay. Did you just yell objection for the fun of it?
네.
Chug that brain juice.
No, I could think a lot. Looks so emo and upsetty. She's just a need, alright? Listen. After Mafuyu came in, I left my desk to go to the bathroom, and let's just say that my lungs weren't ready for that maneuver. I think we're good.
Did you chug too much too fast?
My brain is expanding rapidly.
Big brain intensifies.
That bright yellow eyesore in the background. Let's just say I was gone for about 15 minutes. You easily scarfed down the whole cake in that time.
Huh?
This is baseless conjecture. Do you have any evidence to back up your statement? I do. When you came in here this morning, your stomach growled. You heard that? You skipped breakfast this morning, didn't you? Naturally, you'd be hungry. You figured you'd just peek in the fridge, and that's when you discovered an exquisite little cake. You couldn't help yourself. You dug right in. Am I wrong?
Huh?
A growling stomach is hardly admissible evidence. I'm waiting for I'm gonna press X and it's gonna put growling stomach evidence in my case file. It is! Somebody pick up the phone because I fucking called it.
The great detective, Roman.
That's what we drink the brain juice for, dude.
I thought they were just legends.
Holy shit. I'm an 8th level wizard. If you don't take my case and defend me, Sayori will glare at me for the rest of my life.
To be honest, she looks like someone who would eat the cake.
That's true. Side case, justice is sweet. Oh baby, we get to do this number. Oh, I love this game.
They've got the titles on point.
Where's
oh,
the
this
cat?
is what you were talking about, like the Danganronpa.
Yeah. Don't you get like Danganronpa vibes from this shit?
Yeah, from you going around like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely from one.
Yeah. Where is this cat? First priority is finding the cat.
Yes, yes.
どこだ
Could be in the windshields.
I felt a vibration just a second ago.
Cat's around here somewhere.
I can smell him. He's in the trash can.
これはお
はい。
八神さん
Look up.
八神さん。
Could be in the ceiling. Cats are known for their impressive acrobatics.
You're right, Zap. He's in the ceiling. Come here. Come here, window. I know you've got a cat inside of you. There it is. I knew it was at the window. I'm a big brain boy.
Oh look, a cat.
A cat that I can hear from a mile away, apparently.
Meow.
これはお
ええ。
Look who we're talking about.
あーえ
It's even got the saxophone. Like, this gives me like real Danganronpa vibes.
For sure,
I'll
for
be
sure.
in charge in no time.
Yo,
It's Dan.
thanks for the sub again.
Hi, Dan. Yo, it's Dan. It's my boy.
おなんだ
No wrappers, but it looks like we got some milk cartons. And washed out and neatly
Yeah, that's-
compacted. We weren't there last night, so whoever was on cleaning duty must have done it. He's not drinking that much milk. Chew him out for some reason. Anything else I can focus right now? Dan says, "Hi guys, I'm alive." Hey Dan, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in like 2 streams. I think that might be everything. I do remember the WoW Classic talk. Oh boy, we're really doing this, huh?
え
We going to trial with this? Prosecutor Fuji. Are you prepared to present your case? I've been dragged in this far, might as well see it through.
お願いします
Court is now in session for defendant Hoshino. Prosecutor. Oh, we got music too, baby.
You
I've been
can tell
playing it.
Sayori like really wanted this.
I've been playing and actually enjoying myself. Hey, that's good news. Prosecution is firmly of the belief that Hoshino is the only viable culprit. In your proof, the defendant is arguing that you yourself could be the culprit. Your Honor, I have a counter-argument to that assertion. Proceed, Prosecutor Fuji. If I'd been the one who ate it, something that should be present is missing from the crime scene.
八神くん
Right? You can corroborate this statement, I take it?
うーん
What The trash can at the scene was empty because its contents were removed this morning. Genda was the first one in the office today, and that's probably when he took out the trash. Which means, if Mafuyu had eaten the cake, she would have had to discard the wrapper afterward. Since we've all confirmed that the trash can is empty, there was no wrapper in the trash can, which means that I couldn't have eaten the cake. We've thoroughly searched every trash can.
What if she's saving some cake?
Let's see. I think a big part, let's put a pin on this. A big part is that unlike a lot of MMOs I tried that happened post World of Warcraft, you can actually die if you fuck up in Classic. In Neverwinter, I died at like level 25 for the first time, and it was because I fell into a bottomless pit I didn't see. That's true. Like, the overworld's kind of harsh, isn't it? Like in World of Warcraft, it doesn't have like a very great sense of direction, and so like since you can kind of just go anywhere, you could just end up in like a level 50 zone on accident.
Well, they have like level markers for each zone, so you know what level each zone is.
Right. This is conclusive evidence. I can present a counter argument here. The court will hear the defense's objection. While the wrapper may not be in the trash can, we can't rule out that you don't hide the evidence. You didn't hide the evidence. Predictable, Yagami. I'd like to present the court with some new evidence. While you were searching the room, I performed my own investigation. That's when this document on Sayori's desk caught my eye. It's a notice of a planned power outage. Relevance, prosecutor? Every song in this game is a banger. It seems there was a blackout last night, scheduled from 11 p.m. to 9 a.m. the next morning. More easy to aggro too many enemies and die. He warned the whole office not to keep anything in the fridge or it would spoil. The cake was left inside the fridge with no power on it, would have spoiled. Despite being winter, it's been unseasonably warm. If anyone ate it, they'd know it was spoiled after a single bite. There's no way anyone would go through with eating the whole thing. And yet, the whole cake has vanished. There's only one span of time where that's possible. Not this morning, after the cake would have spoiled, but last night when it was still fresh. The only one who could have eaten it was the one who closed up. It can only be you.
That's a good face.
Video games, dude. I do it too? What do you mean? Excuse me? Does the defense have further arguments? I think it's too early to pronounce a verdict. There's one more possibility. The cake wasn't the only thing that went missing from the fridge, and I have evidence to prove it. I asked the court to consider this. That disappeared from the fridge, didn't it? You really have evidence, or are you stalling? What?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Must
are
be
we
the
talking about milk? The milk had been dumped, washed out, and neatly compacted. The milk was also removed from the fridge, 3 cartons to be precise. Must have done it during his cleaning duty, an act forced upon him by the victim herself. Let's consider, what would drive Genda to do this? Why would he discard 3 milk cartons at once if there was some left? There's one particular piece of evidence that points to the logic behind his actions. Power outage? Does this line of reasoning have a point? What happened to milk left inside the fridge for a whole night without electricity? I believe it would go bad. If Genda, who had cleaning duty, found the milk that had gone bad, he'd throw it away. Oh, then prosecution is beginning to see the light. Which means we get more music, The true culprit that ate Sayori's cake is the trash can. No one ate the cake. In other words, there is no culprit to blame.
Eh?
I can't believe this. You're implying Genda threw away the spoiled cake. That's about the sum of it. Sayori said herself that she hurried home last night due to an urgent matter. The outage slipped her mind entirely. Thus, when Genda found the cake had spoiled, he did his duty and discarded it. I kind of jumped to conclusions. Hi, boss.
Ooh.
Quite a crowd in here. What brings you by, Yagami and Mafuyu? Welcome back, Genda. Who left that cake and all that milk in the fridge overnight? Didn't I practically beat you guys over the head about the power outage? On the day I had cleaning duty of all days. It's so rude to make people throw away spoiled food, you know?
Ooh.
I believe the words were, don't you even consider the people who have to take the trash out? Your words, right? Having to deal with all that spoiled food, I understand the meaning all too well now.
What if it turns out he ate the cake, though? Genda.
I ate the cake. And then I threw it up because it's fucking spoiled. Looks like I'm cleared of suspicion. I send Sayori to cleaning duty for 1 month straight starting tomorrow. There are no words to express my remorse. As my defense attorney, I'd like you to have this. I got money. I'm pretty shocked. Sayori stays cool under pressure, but as soon as sweets get involved, you have no idea how long I've been looking forward to that cake. As lawyers, we need to keep our heads on straight at all times. Pretty turbulent day for the criminal justice system.
Well, I think sorry.
Thank God we solved that cake mystery.
I think I completely missed the part that they were all lawyers, so
Oh yeah, all of them.
that's hilarious.
ようやハムラの頭と揉めてんだろう。この間の無罪蒸し返すなって頭からクレームが来たぞ。
ああ、すいません。
いや、そりゃいいんだがよ。お前大丈夫なのか？
ええ、もう向こうも俺に構ってる場合じゃありませんから。昨べ松金組の人間が撃たれたんです。
はあ、ったくまたしばらく荒れそうだな、カムロ町は。よう、八神。ハムラの頭と
あ、
ゆ
うん。
八神さんの知ってる人ですか？
いやー、特別面識はなかったよ。あれ？もしかして心配してくれてた？
いえ、別に。
Stuck. Eh. Out the window.
To the wall.
Oh, my shins. Get out of here.
Meanwhile, like, the person in the car is just like, what is going on?
I'm glad you're having fun, Dan. Sounds like you could spend a lot of time on that.
Yeah, I'll say it's definitely a grind. Getting to 60 in vanilla in classic WoW.
Move the fuck over, bike. Wake the fuck up. God, Outer Worlds isn't going to be on Steam. Outer Worlds. Fuck. Every time somebody talks about our Outer Worlds, I have to be like re-explained what Outer Worlds is.
Well, I can just look it up myself. You don't have to explain it to me.
The new Obsidian game. Oh, that's right.
八神
The Obsidian game.
何しに来てんだお前
Yeah, that's gonna be a Lay Epic fucking Games exclusive, right?
もし頭に見られたらお前
ん
あいやそんなに心配することはないか
How come it shows up on Steam though?
もう頭もお前に構ってる場合じゃねえし
It's also on the Windows Store, but not on Steam.
まあそのすぐ後頭は事務所を出てそれっきりで
The Epic Games agreement is probably just please no Steam. No Steam, get money.
だ何の用だぼさっと突っ立ってんな
Can you just not get it on Steam? Cause I found it on there.
あれ
夕べから松金組は大変だね。
ああ事務所は札でごった返してる俺もこれ吸い終わったら行くんだけどよ
何しに
事務所の守り固めにだ組の者は全員招集かけられてる
なるほど。それにしてもなんで強烈
I mean, couldn't you just
やる気になったんだ
theoretically? I'm not condoning anything. Twitch, don't ban me. Pirate it.
今向こうのナンバー2ってのがカムロ町に来てんだよ関西の方
1 year
から
after
わざわ
launch
ざな
on other exclusive
Number
digital
2.
PC platforms.
協励会の若頭で塩谷聡バリバリの武闘派でゆくゆくは小馬会長の後目だ
I mean, the competitive market
じゃあ夕べの
is
攻
there.
撃はそいつの指図
I want to support Obsidian though.
しか
I
も塩谷
mean,
が本当に狙
like,
ったのは
I mean, you could just do the thing that I did. There were a couple games that I got through the Humble Trove that I just bought on Steam after I played
わ
them.
かるんだな
Also, you shouldn't feel bad for getting it on like Epic or something like that, because Epic's deal is 40% goes back to the publishers.
That is true.
ただ見せたいのは顔じゃねえ服装
It's definitely not like a bad thing to buy it on Epic, but
この
still.
服がなんだって
I'm talking through cutscenes again. I mean, that's what the subtitles are for.
頭もこんなジャージを着てたよ
え
栗本とは年も背格好も似ている頭も気づいたはずだぜ本当は自分が
Bitch,
狙
shut.
われた
That's why they keep
Also-
taking the deal.
Also,
I mean,
it's
that's
Dan's
true.
fault.
I wouldn't say it's Dan's fault. I can just like hold the conversation,
な
right?
るほど
Shh, it's okay, Roman.
それで
But I wanna talk
この
about
バ
this.
カにしたのか
This is my stream, all right? Let me do the things I want to do.
随分余裕だな頭を狙う協励会にしたらよそれを無罪にした連中も十分的になるそうじゃ
And
ねえ
yeah,
か
I guess I'll let this
じ
cutscene.
ゃあ俺も狙われるの
I'll just
Yeah.
pause. If the cutscene goes on for too long, I'm gonna keep
新
talking.
谷ってやつの方が危ねえ法廷で弁護してたのはあいつだろ
I was gonna say, it's not like Epic Games is like,
片木
A
が
really
極道に
crappy
狙われたら
store,
ひとたまり
at
もねえ
least in my opinion.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I.
俺が新谷の
There's like a whole list of planned features that would argue against that statement. But so I don't know. I don't really
I
like
guess I haven't
Epic.
read up on that stuff.
So I don't really like Epic because they're just it is crappy. Someone banned Tyler. Well, so I would say buying the game on the Epic Games Store doesn't feel all that bad, except for the fact that you're giving the Epic Games Store money. Like, sure, more of it goes to developers, and that is 100% a wonderful thing. I don't have any words about that. It's just straight up better. But they're also the people who are strong-arming companies to exclusively release deals on their platforms, and they And like there's no like law that says that they can't do that, but it's still like a 100% scummy move to do, right?
I suppose, but the way I view it, it makes no difference to me as a consumer whether or not I get it from Steam or Epic Games. I can get it from a free, source that I can purchase the game from and then play it.
Right. I was gonna say that's true, but again, I think it's still like a. Well, one, I don't want to have to go through the process of logging into Epic every time I want to play a game from there. One, and I know that's like a first world problem thing, right? It's not actually that big of a deal. But also, like the strong arming really makes me squint a whole lot at it, right? Because again, it's a really shitty front. Like it's not set up that well, and they're clearly just throwing around their fucking they're like fucking 10-cent Chinese money around to strong arm developers into getting exclusivity deals, so that people. So like, I mean, the idea is that they want to be like a Steam competitor, but they're doing it like before they even have like a working storefront. Like it doesn't make any sense. It'd be one thing if the platform was actually good. Like imagine if the Epic Game Store was basically like as big and as vibrant as Steam was. The Steam Store does have a whole bunch of flaws too, right? But like, let's just imagine it has like all the working features and like connectivity, the connectivity features, the like guides and stuff like that Steam has. And let's imagine that Epic Game Store still gives more money to developers. Like in that case, I'd have less of an issue with it, I think. I don't know. What does Dan say? Similar to how Uber doesn't actually operate at a profit, or at least they didn't for a long time. Spotify as well. That's true. Because isn't the whole deal with Uber that they're just operating under the assumption that they'll have a brand that's recognizable by people, and then like eventually when self-driving cars becomes a thing, they can corner the market on that. Isn't that the idea? I forget.
Well, so what about my follow-up question of if they do monopolize the market and Steam gets shafted, what are you gonna do then?
That's an interesting question, because like we can argue back and forth about how that's probably not going to happen, at least not theoretically, right? And then and of course, like we could have that back and forth, but instead of doing that, we can just defer to Dan's like, well, then they've monopolized the market. I mean, it's happened. You know, what else? What, like, end of discussion, I guess. I don't know where to go from there.
I don't really require a lot from anything, so all these little quality of life things that like a cart or like, workshop or things like that, those things don't really matter as much to me. So in my opinion, it's not a big deal to me.
Yeah, but it's less but like the features are more like icing on the cake. The main base of the cake is like a morals issue of them like buying out developers, right? I think I'm on the right track on this. Also, I'm in awe at the size of this lad. His proportions are very interesting.
He's beefy. He's got like he really works on the pecs.
Can I grab him? No, I cannot. Can I vault over him? Yes, I can. Alright, let's make him eat our asshole. Come here, baby. Kaioken.
Did you like the Easter egg that I shoved into my Pathfinder about the nice grass?
That was I hated you. I hated you for that. Also, dude just took out all of my HP.
Yeah, he like bonked you. So.
Oh, not even super armor gave me enough to fucking not die into it. I saw this guy who was like a full foot taller than me. I'm like 6'2". Yeah, Zap. The words I want to say is Zap, post a picture of yourself on Twitch, but that's kind of like not okay.
Yeah, don't do
so
that, yeah.
so just take my word for it that Zap is like the tallest lad I've seen in perhaps my entire life. Oh shit, I don't have regard. Let's eat one of these real quick. Just use the wall jump kicks. I was a science teacher that was like over 7 feet. Jesus Christ. That's pretty cool, but I had a physics teacher that played Dota. And I'll never forget that man as long as I live. Random bystander snitched on us. Cops will be here any second. Sometimes I already feel like the world was designed for somebody as tall as me. Can't imagine it being like another foot taller. You're not that much taller than me. Are you, Dan? I honestly can't remember how tall you are. But I do know you're taller than me to some extent. 6'2". I wonder how tall I am. Or like below 6.
キムさん、さっきのやつ、あれ何なの？
噂聞いたことあります。喧嘩狂いのホンダ。京浜同盟四天王の一人だと
Oh, this game has a 4 too.
四天王？
Jesus.
そんなのがいんの？
はい。京浜同盟の中でも
The app says sometimes I wish I was shorter. I mean, everyone wishes something about themselves, right? So I don't think that's outlandish.
彼らはそれぞれ派閥を持っていて多くの部下を従えているそうです。
つまりあんなのがあと2人もいるってわけか。
その中でも古賀派は同盟の中でも最大の派閥と聞きます。武器の密売でたくさんお金を稼いでいるらしいです。だからヤクザも彼らには手が出せない。
古賀か。そいつまで出てきたらちょっと厄介だな。
すみません。私のせいで八神さん、あいつらの中でますます有名になってしまったと思います。
まあいいさ。
八神さん、気をつけてください。
ああ、キムさんもね。
threat level, depending on where you are in the story and how much time has passed, there may be more Kaheen gang members swarming the streets. When the threat level is present, your chance of encountering Kaheen is higher. Okay. Weird. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Let's go to Mantai. There he is. There's Kathmandu. Run, cat boy. Hey, cat dude. You gonna say hi to me?
Yeah.
Hey, bud. Alright, out of the way, fucker. Oh, we can smoke. Have a cigarette. A cigarette. You mean I can't have a cigarette? Hey, bud.
Nah.
You got this guy who needs some research. You do your thing. What do you want to look up? What people have been saying about Wild Jackson. Limit the posts so within the past month. I'll push it to your phone. I like these little cubicles. Tastes like ass. That's not what I asked for. And ass-like taste. I like this post at the top. Why do people say Wild Jackson tastes like ass? I, for one, enjoy eating it. Wild Jackson, I mean. Can I smoke now? Wah. I want to have a cigarette.
can't be a cool kid yet.
Oh yeah. Japan's cool, dude. I need to go sometime in my life. Where's Wild Jackson? Isn't this it? It is. Dented carbon.
Alright, I did a little bit more summer reading.
Okay.
And from a moral standpoint, you guys are definitely correct on the epic thing. And from a just from a standpoint in general.
It's a complex issue.
Yeah.
Right, because it's not like, because like Dan was saying earlier, it's not like we don't want to give the people who make the games money, right?
Yeah.
But you know, we don't have any options available to us. Not that many good ones, I should say.
Mhm.
Dan says one of my favorite Onion articles is Surgeon General reminds teenagers that vaping isn't as cool as smoking cigarettes. I mean, it's not wrong. I don't know what it is. There's something. I've talked about this with somebody recently, but there's something I find like aesthetically pleasing about smoking, and it might just be because I'm spoiled with neat shit like fucking oh, what am I thinking of? Like Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop makes smoking look cool as hell, right?
Mhm.
And a whole bunch of other like media and stuff like that that do it. But I do not get this same vibe. I don't get the same vibe 0% from like vaping. It might just be because vaping was like the biggest meme for me in like high school, and it's just never like left my body. But I still think vaping is just like this big joke. Unless like there are some people who do like vape pens like stuff to like try to kind of curb nicotine and stuff like that, and that's all well and good. But there's just some people spitting those fat fucking clouds, and I don't think it's nearly as cool.
Mhm.
The vape hate meme gets old. I mean, for sure, but I still think it looks goofy.
Yeah, I think from, in my opinion, like, yeah, smoking is like, if you're talking about like aesthetically pleasing, smoking is cooler than vaping, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Yeah, because this is the
But-
part where we also have to say for the record, we're not condoning either activity, just to let you know.
And I was gonna say, like, I don't like either of them because I've never liked smoking. It's like, you know, it's something my parents do and all that, and like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
to me, it's like, all this is doing is killing you.
Oh yeah,
And there's no way you can really get someone to stop doing it.
it's
Because it has to be all on them. They have to do it themselves. They have to just stop.
yeah, it puts a stranglehold on you.
And so to me, smoking is just isn't cool.
Yeah, it's not, and that's a divider that I think I tried to articulate in a way that didn't really come out until you just said that. Like, I find it aesthetically pleasing, but it's definitely not like an okay thing to do, right?
Yep. And yeah, I don't deny that, you know, addiction and withdrawal isn't like a big factor about trying to stop and like, you know, do all that. But at the same time, I would rather go through withdrawal and maybe have a longer life than continue to shorten that lifespan.
It also kills people around you because secondhand smoke. I still have to avoid if there's multiple people smoking an area because secondhand smoke starts that nicotine craving. I actually haven't heard that much about secondhand smoke. I've actually heard back and forth that it's super bad. It doesn't do anything. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't do anything, right? But like, how bad is it? This is something I haven't done like any amount of research on.
I will say my parents smoked a lot, and they've changed. They don't smoke in the house; they smoke out back. And being around all that smoke it didn't make me have a nicotine craving.
Right.
I'd say.
I think Dan's talking from personal experience because he used to smoke, right? That's like,
right.
And so like so now that that's a thing he's not doing.
Right, I will say the smell, like, really, it really bothers me. It gets to my nose, and I just can't handle being around smoke.
If you smoke indoors, it's pretty bad for everyone else. Dude, I still think it's buck wild seeing shit from like the 50s where people thought it was like okay to like smoke in hospitals and shit like that. That's nutty.
Yeah.
You can start cravings in people. There's nicotine in secondhand smoke. Damn. Okay. Let's talk to Guitar Lady. If around people who smoke, you're more likely to smoke because of a chemical thing and the social aspect. Okay, I believe that. Businessman had to move over. Why does he get all the special treatment? I don't know how to feel. I'm happy for it. But the pangs of jealousy. Lucky bastard. Suspicious fan. And they've disappeared. They're gone forever. As quick as they came. I have received a new massage. Hello.
I don't know, I've been around a lot of secondhand smoke, and it's different for everybody, in my opinion, because I've never had an urge to smoke or get a nicotine fix. It's always been something that I try to avoid if possible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree, Dan.
I said, I think the point you were getting at too is it was particularly bad for you since you already have what, like, how would you phrase that, like a past case of smoking, a past habit of smoking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, are you talking about me or Dan?
Dan.
Okay. Yeah.
Danya. I think I get cravings now if I'm around people smoking.
I gotcha. That was my misinterpretation.
Language is confusing sometimes. It's Karen. Okay. Yeah, that's a great question. Oh. Isn't...
Hey.
He seems familiar for some reason. representing the father, but he's formerly one of mine. One of those elite types who passed the bar real early in life. Had some real potential. Give a damn. Fired him. Thought maybe that would be the wake-up call I needed, but all it did was give him a chip on his shoulder. A side case, huh? We've got into interesting conversational places now that Dan's here. How's Dan doing recently? What's Dan been up to? I still need to give you some games, Dan. I haven't done that yet. Great. Out the window.
Dan asks, did he talk about moving?
A little bit. I think you mentioned it, and I was like surprised. I was like, you moved again?
Like last time, he says.
Yeah. I think you mentioned it, but you didn't talk that much about it. Dude, it's NY Hot Dog. New York style hot dog and coffee. Live in an RV. I have a cat named Raz now. Hell yeah.
Like as in Razmataz, or just Raz?
Up the wall. Go. Bam.
Short for whatever. I was just curious if it was short or anything.
It was really Raspberry, but also the nickname stuck more than the real name. Man, I don't call my cat by anything other than just like fucking baby talk nonsense. Hell yeah, dented carbon. I'm out of here. Whew, okay. Probably not here. Here. Can I get back up there, please? I'm an idiot. You are consistently baby talking to your son because he is best boy. Raz/Raspberry is a cute fucking name. What kind of a cat are they? Okay. Alright, I guess this is what's happening now. I guess instead of doing this side quest bodyguard thing, we're going to fucking Lamarche. Where's Lamarche? Here's the pawn shop. Lamarche, there it is. Place Tuxedo, he's black and white. I'm from the OK Humane Society, he's 2 years old. Hell yeah. Also, speaking of my cat, I think he's sleeping on my bed right now, which isn't great. I'm gonna need to get my sheets changed. I needed to do that anyway, but now I've got extra motivation to do it. So my eyes don't fucking water all night while I try to fucking go to sleep.
Oh, do you have allergies?
I have some kind of allergy for a cat, but I don't quite know what it is. It only happens sometimes.
I see.
Don't let me hem your pant legs. Your suit will look baggy. I like my suits like I like my ladies. Loose, cheap, and not too clingy. Yapping on and on the way you Tokyo stinkheads do. Always wasting my goddamn time. Anyone pick on their friendly neighborhood tailor? I can't just let this slide. Is everything alright? Who's this boy band looking knockoff? All I mean to do is make a normal ass purchase and now you gather up a circus. Hemming and hawing about hawking off my hems. The hem of your pants were adjusted ever so slightly. Why don't you sew your mouth shut? Better yet, I should do it for you. I'm telling you, dude, every song in this game is a banger. Mr. Big Shot Tokyo boy, you can't order me around. Also, I like how this isn't animated at all. Our characters aren't nervously shifting around. No one's blinking. It's just a standstill screen.
Yeah. They're not even breathing.
The Mexican standoff. It's your lack of decency that's getting them all riled up. Why don't you show some respect? Now they're still again. You want respect? I'll teach you respect. We're taking this outside. You'll be alright? Yeah, I'll be alright. Put up in your ass.
Real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
How long are you going to continue to stream? And follow-up question, do you still want to play Hunt afterwards?
I want to play. I don't know that I'm gonna play Hunt tonight because after I'm done streaming, I'd like to. I really want this to happen. I want to play like a round of Monster Prom with Wit.
Okay.
Oh, it's just not letting me. All right. We'll end this right now. Wit says, I don't know if I want to play anything. Well, I mean, I'll then fine. I'll just play Monster Prom with me.
Okay. It's all cool. Sam just messaged me for reference,
Nice.
and he was wanting to do Maple Story.
Yeah, I'm just sleepy.
Mm-hmm. No
It's
problem.
actually,
dude.
it's actually almost 2 o'clock. I should probably jump off real soon. I noticed your shoes were quite worn down at the soles. Compared to how nice they look up top, I assume that your profession requires a lot of walking. Could say that. I thought adjusting the hem would make it easier for you to walk around, and it reduces wear and tear. Pant legs do end up dragging an awful lot. No wonder my suit looked shot to shit. Precisely why I'd be honored to make you another one that fits you to a T. Make me a badass suit, yeah? Customer service is no joke, huh?
Eh?
We're gonna get the boy a suit? We're gonna get the man a suit? Ah!
Oh.
We just seamlessly transitioned from one thing to the other. What the fuck do you mean? I just wanted to pick up a gift. I got lost trying to find this person.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
いらっしゃいませ。
Just buy them all.
Buy all of them.
ありがとうございました。
Expensive. Worthless, but fun to destroy. Nakamichi?
Why is she thick housewife?
What?
When you were talking to that lady, it said, like, she didn't really have a name, it just said thick housewife.
Thick housewife. Jesus Christ. Girl.
Oh. Nah.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that this character gets a different noise for the text scrolling.
Boy.
Warcraft games are weird sometimes. Right now I'm farming Naga Siren and Slardar from the video game Dota 2. Yeah. Man, I want to play more Dota.
Alright, Roman. Think this is where I bid you farewell.
Bye, Tyler. Have fun playing your Maple Story.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on the stream.
I'm glad you were here.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun ruining your stream.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Bye, guys.
Bye. Really obvious where the model came from. Old Slardar or new Slardar? Looks like shit, so Old Slardar. Hell yeah, dude. But it's really just Naga's higher than Slardar. That's funny as shit, actually.
Nani?
Huh?
Just more boys. Just boys for days.
Mm-hmm.
Photos, 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 photos for days. Okay. The level where I can start cheesing the game. Hell yeah, dude. Cheese Louise. Let's fucking save. And let's go play a different game off live stream. Skeleton. Skeleton. Yes. Okay. Bhutan. Turn off. Bye, stream. I want to talk to you later, Dan. More casually and not on air. And I also need to get you some games, Dan. They're in my house, Dan. They need to be in your house, Dan. I'll end the stream after I switch back. There it is. HDMI 2. Good night, gamers. Have a sleep.